I'm ready to turn in my project. So I want to go to my first last name photo folder on my desktop, and I'm going to go to my folder called adjustment layers, and I want to double check that I have all completed 8 exercises labeled and as JPEGs. So notice that I saved my PSDs and my JPEGs. So at this time, I'm actually going to delete. I just clicked and dragged over all of my Photoshop documents. So I just click, drag, release. So these are selected, and now I can click and drag and throw those in the trash. And I want to make sure that I have 8 finalized images and make sure that they are correct so you can visually see, oh, these are cropped. I adjusted these things so that when you make a contact sheet, that I can see that all I have to do is look at it and say, okay, they completed these exercises. So now I'm going to make this generate a contact sheet based on this folder. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to go to Photoshop. I'm going to say File, Automate, Contact Sheet, File, Automate, Contact Sheet, and then I am going to use a folder, and I'm going to choose that adjustments folder with that image. So I'm going to go to Choose. I'm going to go to Desktop, and this is kind of like where I like to use columns. So I changed my view to columns. So Desktop, I'm looking for my first and last name photo folder, and I'm selecting the adjustment layers folder. I'm going to hit Open. Okay, 8.5 by 11, 300. Now I have 8 images, so I want 2 columns, but now I want this to multiply to 8. So I'm going to change this to 4. So I'm going to have 2 columns with 4 rows, and that will multiply to 8. I want to make sure that this is checked off so that it captions the image with its file name that I spent all that time saving as, and then hit OK. So when I hit OK, it's generating that contact sheet automatically. Da, 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 da. It will take some time. It's thinking, it's compressing those folders. So now I should have 8 images here. Okay, and I'm going to say File, Save As, and this I'm going to name first name, last name. This was called Adjustments Summative underscore, and then today's date. All right, I am going to save it as a Photoshop PDF, and say save. And okay, save PDF, yes. And now it's saving. It said it was saving right there. I'm going to double check in my folder. All right, and there it is. Okay, so now I need to go to Canvas. So I have bookmarked Canvas here. So notice that this is the address. If you don't have this memorized yet, then you should go to Round Lake High School and rlas-116.org, and you can go to Parents and Students, and you can go to Canvas link to get there. Now, once you have this, you should go to your bookmarks and you should bookmark this page so that you can put it here to be able to get to all the time. I'm going to log in with Google, and I'm going to use my credentials. Okay, I'm going to go to Dashboard. Never mind. I'm going to go to Courses, Photography. I'm going to go to Assignments. Okay. And then I also highly recommend that you actually show by type, not by date, because I categorize them as summatives. And then you can look for the summative that's called summative, and it should be called adjustment layers. So I haven't posted that yet, so you don't see it here, but you will see it, summative adjustment layers. You're going to select it, go to submit assignment, where it says file upload, choose file, and then you're going to go to your folder, my first and last name folder. Here it is, my adjustment layers folder, and then I'm going to select that PDF that I generated. I'm making sure that it's the correct file. Open, and then hit submit assignment. It's taking a second, and there it is. Okay, so it's now attached and it's a PDF.